Are you feeling tired, forgetful, or just off lately? You might brush it off as stress or lack of sleep, but what if I told you these could be signs of a silent epidemic affecting millions of people worldwide? Brace yourself, because what you're about to learn could be a game changer for your health and well-being. Your body relies on vitamin B12 for critical functions like producing red blood cells, maintaining brain health, and even creating DNA. Without enough of it, these systems begin to fail, often in subtle ways you might mistake for normal aging or stress. Today, we'll reveal 7 surprising signals your body sends when it's desperately low on B12, including some strange symptoms most doctors don't talk about. These warning signs are especially crucial if you're over 50 or have certain health conditions, but they can affect anyone at any age. In this eye-opening video, we're going to reveal 7 bizarre and unexpected signs that your body is desperately crying out for more B12. These aren't your typical symptoms. Some of them are so strange, you'd never guess they were linked to a vitamin deficiency. But fair warning, what you learn might surprise you, and it could even save your life. Are you ready to uncover the hidden signals your body is sending you? 1. Tiredness and lack of strength. Imagine that you have a hard time getting out of bed, you yawn all day long, and you feel tired even after sleeping for a full night. If this sounds like you, it might be anything more than simply being weary. A vitamin B12 deficiency often presents itself with persistent weariness and weakness, which are among the first and most typical symptoms. The reason behind this is, your body requires B12 to form red blood cells, which supply oxygen to your organs. If you don't get enough B12, your body won't be able to make enough healthy red blood cells, which means that your muscles and tissues won't get enough oxygen. Even if you get enough rest, this might make you feel sleepy, sluggish, weak, and intellectually muddled. If you are often feeling tired or weak for no apparent reason and adjustments to your sleep or lifestyle do not help, it is a good idea to get your B12 levels checked. Do not disregard it as just being fatigued. Number 2. Changes in mood and depression. Your vitamin B12 levels are intimately related to your mood and mental wellness. It may surprise you, but low B12 can silently induce mood changes, anxiety, or even melancholy. A lot of people don't know this, but a chronic deficit in vitamin B12 may cause sudden shifts in mood. The primary reason is that vitamin B12 is required for the production of important brain chemicals, such as serotonin, which is often referred to as the feel-good molecule. When your B12 levels decrease, your body becomes less able to create serotonin, which might make you feel more nervous, irritated, or sad than you normally do. You may not be imagining it if you have been feeling anxious or depressed, have been irritable, or have been experiencing mood fluctuations that you cannot explain. A shortage in vitamin B12 can be the underlying reason. Your mental health may improve considerably with a simple adjustment in diet or by adding a B12 supplement.
Number 3. Skin that is pale or yellowish. Your skin can tell you a lot about your health, and one symptom that you could be lacking in vitamin B12 is pale or yellowish skin, which is commonly neglected. It's not just that you seem fatigued. Your body is trying to tell you that something is wrong. If your body does not have enough vitamin B12, it has a hard time making healthy red blood cells. Your red blood cells, on the other hand, break down too rapidly, which causes a yellowish pigment called bilirubin to be released into your body. If the term seems familiar, it's because bilirubin is the same pigment that causes jaundice, which is the yellowish skin observed in newborns or those with liver problems. If you have a B12 deficiency, the early disintegration of your red blood cells is the cause of the issue, not your liver. This is why pale or jaundiced skin is frequently misdiagnosed as a liver problem, when it might really be a sign that your body needs extra vitamin B12. Number 4. Glossitis and pain in the mouth. Glossitis may seem like a complicated medical word, but it is really fairly simple. It refers to a tongue that is swollen, inflamed, and red. It is one of the most noticeable symptoms of a vitamin B12 deficiency. A healthy tongue is typically pink, smooth, and coated with little bumps known as papillae. On the other hand, if your body does not get enough vitamin B12, it might interfere with the creation of red blood cells, which may lead to inflammation of the tongue. Your tongue may seem red and swollen, or even smooth and glossy, which is uncommon. However, it is not just a matter of look. The inflammation may cause your tongue to feel sensitive, sore, or painful, which can make it more difficult to eat, drink, or even speak comfortably. But that's not all. A shortage in vitamin B12 may also cause mouth ulcers, which are tiny, painful sores that can appear on the inside of your cheeks, lips, or beneath your tongue. Vitamin B12 is important for keeping the tissues in your mouth healthy, and all of these symptoms are related to that. If there is not enough B12, certain tissues cannot keep their regular structure and function, which might cause pain. Number 5. Tingling and numbness in your hands or feet. Have you ever had the feeling of pins and needles in your hands or feet, as if 1,000 tiny needles were poking you? It is unpleasant, somewhat irritating, and may even be a cause for worry. However, the sensation of pins and needles is not something that happens by chance. This is a common indication that someone is lacking in vitamin B12. What is the reason behind this? The key factor is the impact that B12 plays in your neurological system. Vitamin B12 helps keep the myelin sheath intact. The myelin sheath is the protective covering that surrounds your nerves, and it is comparable to the plastic insulation that is found on electrical lines. This coating guarantees that nerve impulses are sent in a smooth and effective manner. However, if your body does not get enough B12, that protective coating may begin to deteriorate. When that occurs, your nerves do not function properly, which causes strange sensations such as tingling, numbness, or even scorching feelings, particularly in your hands and feet. If a B12 deficiency is not addressed, the symptoms might get worse, and they are more than simply painful. It may begin to have an impact on your balance, coordination, and even the way you walk. If you do not have enough vitamin B12, it might harm your peripheral nerves, making it difficult to run, walk, or simply move. It may grow so serious that your feet and limbs may become numb, weak, and unable to hold your body's weight, and your reflexes may also be impacted. Number 6. Heartbeat that is not regular. A B12 deficiency may cause a rapid heart rate, which is also known as tachycardia. Megaloblastic anemia may be caused by low amounts of vitamin B12, which can lead to symptoms such as dizziness, exhaustion, lack of appetite, and heart palpitations. When your heart beats in an irregular pattern, it may cause heart palpitations, which can lead to an uncomfortable hammering or fluttering sensation. A rapid pulse might even trigger a panic attack. Anemia, which may be caused by a lack of vitamin B12, is directly related to disturbances in the heartbeat. If your B12 levels are low, your heart muscles may be damaged over time, and you may even have an enlarged heart. Therefore, boost your vitamin B12 consumption and be kind to your heart. Number 7. Forgetfulness or decreased mental ability. Low levels of B12 may contribute to depression, and they also play an important part in cognitive growth and memory creation. A deficit in vitamin B12 may cause symptoms such as memory loss, disorientation, and dementia. This is important because forgetfulness and memory loss are not necessarily indicators of age. They might also be signs of a vitamin B12 deficiency, which is something that can be treated. Vitamin B12 is important for maintaining cognitive function because it helps the brain develop a protective coating over nerve cells, which keeps nerve impulses strong and clear. It also supports the health of nerve cells. When B12 levels drop too low, your brain cells have a difficult time communicating with each other. This may cause brain fog, forgetfulness, and that annoying sense of not being able to think clearly. Some research suggests that vitamin B12 insufficiency may be a possible cause of dementia in older adults, since it may lead to memory loss and other symptoms associated with dementia. Although it is tempting to dismiss these moments as a natural part of aging, vitamin B12 insufficiency may occur in people of all ages. Of course, it is more frequent as people become older, but it may happen to anybody, particularly if you are vegan or vegetarian, have certain medical problems, or use drugs like metformin, which can drop B12 levels. Therefore, if you have senior moments that appear to happen too often or are unusual, don't disregard them. They might be an indication of something that can be treated, such as a deficit in vitamin B12. The symptoms of a vitamin B12 shortage are more extensive than what we have already spoken about. In addition to exhaustion and brain fog, you may also have shortness of breath, weight loss, eyesight difficulties, or trouble with balance and coordination. So, what are some ways to avoid a deficit in vitamin B12? It is simpler than you may believe. To begin with, you should get your B12 levels evaluated at least once a year. Eating foods that are high in vitamin B12, such as lean meats, fish, and eggs, is a fantastic method to maintain healthy levels of B12 in your body. If you're looking for something new to try, consider tasting organ meat, like liver, for a change. Liver isn't for everyone, yet it's one of the most effective natural sources of B12. If you adopt a vegan, vegetarian, or plant-based diet, it is important to monitor your consumption of vitamin B12 since it is mostly found in animal products. That being said, you can still obtain B12 from foods like nutritional yeast, and you may also consider taking B12 pills to make up for any deficiencies. When it comes to supplements, vitamin B12 is available in a variety of forms. However, methylcobalamin, which is often found as sublingual tablets that dissolve beneath the tongue, has been demonstrated to be absorbed by the body more effectively.